We are here in Colchester, and behind me is Founders Hall at St. Michael's College. Founders Hall is the oldest building on campus and has served as a chapel, dormitory, library, dining hall, classroom, gymnasium, and administrative offices over the years.
So St. Michael's was founded by a group of priests from France. The priests, the Edmondites, actually purchased this building.
What began as an 1860s farmhouse was transformed in the early 1900s into the massive 4-story brick establishment you see today.
They called it College Hall. It was Old Hall once the second building was built. Like every student called it home for the longest time. It was just such a center. Each time they had built onto it, it just wasn't tied together to modern standards, maybe is the way to put it.
The price tag for renovating this iconic edifice was estimated to be 12 to 15 million, and after extensive deliberations, it was decided that the building was no longer salvageable. But instead of taking this historic structure down with a wrecking ball, a crew is slowly stripping it of any useful items that can be repurposed.
It's not your typical demolition. I mean, we're doing a lot of salvage.
So they're taking all the scrap metal out, all the fixtures that are worthwhile.
Once I get in the rhythm, I could really go, you know. Some of them will be sold everywhere. I mean, some of them even go far. We sell brick and they truck them to Martha's Vineyard.
The bricks will be either recycled or crushed for aggregate. There's a slate roof that they're gonna take off and reuse, resell.
And that's rare?
Yeah, this is rare. You can tell by the design of it, it swirls.
The slate was put together with copper nails.
Yep, copper nails right there.
Wow.
Yep. We took the copper flashing off, and it's so bright. That's from 100 years ago.
The cupola on top is a historic artifact that the college is going to save. They're saving the lintels from the windows, keystones that are marble, wiring, plumbing, just pretty much everything that has any value is being taken out and either reused or recycled or given away.
And today we're going to get a tour, have a look inside, and see how they're slowly taking it down, bit by bit.
Solid waste management program, we encourage recycling and reduction in waste streams. Construction demolition waste is a huge component of our waste stream. We only have one landfill left in Vermont, so that can't last forever, and that's not a good thing to do if there's some other option for this material.
It's not your stereotypical, we just run into the thing and knock it over. It's going to be planned, and there's some thought that goes into it where we're going to do it in such a manner that for some, it's going to be relatively boring.
This was the original building that St. Michael's was.
So there was a farmhouse here, and then they converted that into Founders Hall, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And they built around it.
Yeah. I
So
think,
they built up. They built 2 stories on top of it
and
all of that.
You saw these 8x8 beams in there. Those were all cut 120 years ago with a crosscut saw in the woods and hand limbs by axes and dragged out by horses to the mill, which was probably steam powered. Just a lot of embedded energy in all these products, and a lot of sweat equity went into them.
It's the bell. Wow.
People would really want that. It's really valuable material, and so we try to steer contractors and building owners in that route, let them know the markets that are out there if they're unaware. Make them realize it could be cost effective to do it this way.
Beautiful brick, Queen City.
Beautiful.
And local people are probably going to like it. It's quality stuff. Brick and stone to me is a precious thing. When I'm on vacation, I look at brickwork, stonework, like other people would look at art or whatever, It's kind of my thing. It's only veneer. It's only one brick over the clapboard siding.
Wow, so there's clapboards under there.
Yes, believe me, brick is labor intensive.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. This is no small feat. You gotta touch each one.
Well, take a look at the building. There's a lot of brick here. Before we're done, look. This is an early grade of cement, and it, thank God it didn't work too good, because if it did, it wouldn't come off. But it's very poor quality early cement. 37 years I've done brick. We've done the mills everywhere, Bennington, New York State, Albany. It's a resource that's getting pushed from the past to the future. Hopefully when I die, somebody else will do it another time and push it at one more time or 2 times. Brick is baked clay, it lasts a long time.
The kind of nice thing about this project that helps with the recycling phase is that they're not building something in its place. A lot of times when I work on these projects, the developer wants it down yesterday because he wants to put something up. They don't want to take the time to take out radiators and take out furniture and pull wires out. They just want it done and gone. And so, you know, they could take their time here. They just want it done before September when the kids go back. And that's a great time frame. You could do that level of effort. It's just going to be grass after this. And so there's no impetus to get this building out so a new building can come in.
Someone's going to have to strip this stuff off. The amount of copper that's in that yield compared to the effort that goes into that. For the right person with the right finish, $1,500.
Really?
Without the faucets.
A lot of this material can be reused, and we're getting it to the people who can reuse it rather than sending it to the landfill. You know, that's just a good thing for lots of different reasons. And environmentally, economically, historically, I mean, there's just a lot of pluses to the project like this.
This building has been here, and during that time, this view has changed so significantly. I mean, I'm sure 15 used to be a lot slower.
Yeah, right.
Just
horse and buggy.
It was
Yeah.
it was a dirt road. And
the cupola, or bell tower, which can be seen on the St. Mike's logo, came down in mid-May and will be restored by the college. The rest of the building will be demolished by September, and a park is planned for the space. The bell tower will sit in its original spot as a memorial to the building. I'm glad I got to see this historic space before it disappears. We will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. Take care, everybody.
It's good, honest labor. I actually enjoy it. Probably never going to make it to Hollywood with this gig, but wasn't in the cards before anyways. So it is what it is.
You'd be great in Hollywood. I can tell
Yeah.
already.